to the ScamSlam channel. I'm here to bring you content from both shady and some not so shady individuals on TikTok. Ever scrolled through your For You page and come across a sketchy scam or a questionable character? Well, you're not alone, and that's where I come in. On this channel, I'll be diving deep into the world of TikTok to expose scams, scammers, and problematic content to steer clear of. From beggars, scammers, fakers, liars, abusers, and awareness creators that you watch, I'll be here to share it all. I'll be doing it all through showing live streams and adding in comments where appropriate. Be sure to look out for those red flags. So if you want to stay informed on what's really going on in the world of TikTok, then hit that subscribe button and join me on this wild ride. Let's expose the truth together, and reminder, don't send money to anyone on TikTok.
Oh, how are you doing? Not good. I mean, I'm alright, but aggravated, depressed. I got bananas because I'm alright, but aggravated, depressed. I got bananas because Matilda's bitch ass had to go report me like usual. I got bananas because Matilda's bitch ass had to go report me like usual. Only reason because I was asking for help on here, trying to come up with money for college test. I needed to pay for these. We have to pay out of pocket $25 for these TSI tests I have to take, and people, I guess Matilda doesn't want nobody helping me, and so she started reporting when I was banning her, and apparently TikTok favors her now. I guess it's TikTok's idol, and so I got bananaed for 3 days and just haven't been live since. All I know is Rebel's been back to the vet. Don't have money for his antibiotics. Rebel's been back to the vet. Don't have money for his antibiotics. Was your live public? Yeah, it was public because that's how I can. It's the only way I can get more people in here because my normal followers don't help me no more. Like, I don't know if they don't want to help me with any, like, ever, even when they can, they don't. But I made it public so more people. Oh yeah, I don't know what word, the R word. What I say? Yeah, the R word. Yeah. Anyways, sorry. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know what the deal is. I was on here asking for help, trying to get those tests paid for because I'm actually trying to take college seriously, and because I got bananaed and nobody looked in my bio and saw my PayPal or my Venmo and sent me the $50 I needed, I didn't get to do it. And they gave me another week to get it paid for because they can make it to where I can test on what day was it? There's 2 days coming up when they come back from spring break that I can take it, but I have to pay for it before Monday, and I just to be honest, I don't think nobody's gonna help me. If anybody wanted to help me, they would have helped me. It's that simple. I don't want to get off of TikTok. I've been tempted to delete my account and just go away, get away from everybody, because I feel like nobody really cares how me and Rebel are doing. I know that sounded rude. A lot of my regular followers who have been here cares how me and Rebel are doing. I know that sounded rude. a lot of my regular followers who have been here since day one for 5, 6 years, however long I've been on here, I believe they care, yes. As far as newer followers, I just don't feel like they do, you know. There's one girl in here right now who helped me not too long ago, you know. And look at that. Already long ago, you know. And look at that. Already got a harassment about suicide. I didn't say nothing about that. Gosh, this app is stupid. That's what I'm talking about. That is exactly what I'm talking about. Stupid. So I'm gonna quit talking for a little bit. People know I'm here. I need help paying for the test. I need $50 to pay for the test. Luckily, I have till Monday. They're giving me some time. I'm a new student and they're trying to work with me, but they ain't gonna keep on working with me. If I don't get it this time, then I'm just out of college till next year. Probably by then I'll be discouraged, won't want to go back or join back. So I'm just about to give up on school, you know. Just wish somebody would help me. If you don't ever want to help me again, help me this one time so I can get through these tests through college. That's all I'm asking. That's it. Please bless me enough to where I can at least take these tests to get into college. That's all I'm asking for. Probably won't happen, but I'm over here piddling with this kindling, as you could call it, needling. Can't show it on screen because it involves a knife, and you get in trouble for showing it. As you could call it, needling. Can't show it on screen because it involves a knife, and you get in trouble for showing that on here. Anyways, but yeah, so. And see, even when I talk about nobody caring or nobody wanting to help, nobody comments nothing. So that's what makes me believe that people just don't care anymore, you know? The newer people, that is, newer followers. I know my regular followers, that they'll care. They're not in here right now. A couple of them maybe, but not very many. All I know is I've got 35 minutes to make that $50 payment. You know, so for those 2 tests for college. Otherwise, my hopes of going to college this year are gone out the window. So I know not very many people probably really care about my college education or care that I even want to go, but it would be nice if somebody that was capable and had the $50 to spare would help me. It would be great. It'd be a miracle, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. I really don't think it's gonna happen. I really don't think it's gonna happen. wish I could figure something. Well, apparently you just didn't hear what I just said. I've passed 2 deadlines already, but because I'm a new student and they know I've been homeless. Well, apparently you just didn't hear what I just said. I've passed 2 deadlines already, but because I'm a new student and they know I've been homeless. He's on spring break. But I got a email from the college through my student portal saying that if I could get it paid for, then the 2 days after we get back from spring break, they'll let me take the test, and then I can start classes with all the other students when everybody else starts. Because spring semester is already supposed to be over. We're going into summer semester right now. I hate wearing contacts, at least at nighttime. But it's always people that ask questions like that don't help or ever intend to help. So that's why I don't like answering questions, and I'm gonna stop answering questions because no one ever helps. They ask questions, but they don't help. I don't understand that. Why ask questions if you're not gonna help? If you don't want to help, sit back, keep your mouth shut, and watch, or scroll your ass on to another lab. I hate to be, an ass like that and a dick like that, but it's pointless for me to keep sitting here answering questions that don't, if you're not going to help. That information is not going to do you no good. You're basically just trying to show other people in the chat, he had a deadline already. He's probably, he's making shit up, and I'm not. I'm simply trying to get my one last chance of them working with me, the college working with me, so I can get in and start. I really want to go to college. I want to better my education. I'm trying to do something with my life, and I'm not asking for a handout. I need a hand up. Only thing that's required is for me to pay the fee for the 2 tests, and it's $25 each. I just need $50. That's it. And you know what's crazy? People still call me a beggar. If I would have gotten that $50 already, I would have not gotten on live and asked for a single penny since then. Because I've got a roof over my head for right now. I'm doing okay. I have a little bit of food. Rebel's got a little bit of food in there in the closet left. We're okay right now. These tests are very important to me, and I want to take them so I can get this college started and better mine and Rebel's future, Like if I can get somebody to help me, I won't get back. How do you pay them? How do I pay what? Oh, for the test, I go on my online college portal and go under testing, and then go down to where it says payment, and you select the 2 TSI tests that are scheduled, and under my college portal profile, you click on each one and click where it says submit payment. I've got my PayPal card linked already to my college profile. Click where it says submit payment. I've got my PayPal card linked already to my college profile already anyways. Could have already had to pay for one thing, but that wasn't but $5. Can someone do it or you have to do it? I have to do it. I had someone try to do it a couple of weeks ago, and it would, without them having my social security number, knowing my security question answers and all that, then they could have done it, but I didn't know them, and they could have just been saying that, and I don't feel comfortable giving my social security number out on TikTok. I'm sorry, and I guarantee you nobody else on here would, I not even offered. I will green screen it right. If somebody sends me $50, I will green screen and go online to pay for it so they see that it gets paid for. Then my followers can tell the trolls, dude, he ain't lying. We watched him do it live. He was telling the truth the whole time. I love rubbing it in their faces. But I can't find nobody to help me, you know? It's the last thing I need. If I can get one person to send me that $50, I won't ask for another thing on live for probably the rest of the year because I won't need nothing. I'll be in school. I'll be getting taken care of. Can you share the email so the trolls know? What do you mean the email? What email? You talking about the email from the college about the testing? Cause I'd have to. I mean, I could probably do that, but I'll have to go in and oh, the email about the deadline, yeah. But I'll have to go in and edit it when I'm not live and blur out my name, my college ID, the college name, and all that because as soon you already know. As soon as the trolls find out what college I'm going to, they're gonna start calling up there and ruin my college possible career. Y'all know how they did when we were back in Longview. Y'all remember that? No, Fendi. No, I did not. I got Rebel taken care of several weeks ago, but he has since been prescribed some more antibiotics, but I haven't gotten that taken care of either. But he luckily is showing signs of improvement. He ain't pooping mucus no more. He's eating again. He's being back to his normal self about 80% right now. No, the $50 for the two TSI college tests, no, have not been paid or taken care of. If somebody sends it to me tonight while we're live, and I've got 30 minutes before my deadline, then yeah, I'll do it right now. If you show me, I'll tell. Well, if you're on here and somebody sends me the $50, then I'll green screen and we'll go live and do it. And I'll pay for it. That way you can show, then you can tell all the trolls about it. That you were in here. When it got paid for. I wonder if it'll even let me do that. But yeah. My PayPal and Venmo is in my bio. All I need is somebody to send me $50 and I can do it real quick. But I'm running out of time because it's already 12:34. Wait, so you have a dead land? I'm picking on you. I know deadline. Yes, because spring break's about to be over, and they told me I needed to have it paid for by the end of spring break in order to go the first 2 days, and they're gonna get me in there within the first 2 days to take those tests because the day they go back to from after spring break, classes start back up. I should have already had these tests taken so they can evaluate my scores to figure out what classes I need to be in on top of, what the 2 degrees I'm going for. But because I haven't been able to take that test, shows them at what level am I in math and English. They need to know at my college level for math and English, or do they need to put me in a bridging class, which basically will catch me up to speed in a very fast manner. But I will also still be taking these What's up, buddy? I'll also still go ahead and start taking my regular classes as well. Like I said, I can explain. Is this an online college? No, it's right here in the town that I live in. It's literally a mile down the road. Never heard of this. Heard of what, TSI test? Google it. Go Google it. What do college use TSI test for? If you don't believe me, go Google it. Now, I'm not saying you don't believe me. I'm just saying if you don't know, Google it and you'll see. All I know is I ain't got much time left, and I'm hoping that they extend the deadline and because wasn't it? Yes, because I am a new student trying to get in. First, I wanted to do spring semester. I wanted to start spring, but because I didn't meet that deadline, we had to move it up to where I can try to start summer semester, which starts right at when they come back from spring break. So the deadline for that is this weekend, is because spring break's about to be over. But I need to have my test paid for before Monday gets here. And we got another extension. Yeah, this will be the last. If I don't make this one, then they're gonna tell me don't reapply until or not reapply, but don't keep bothering them with the extensions. Wait until next year, come back, but by then I'm not going to go back. I'll find something else to do. Designed to assess students' readiness for college level work in English language, math, and art. Thank you, Bree. I appreciate you so much. I knew you'd look that up. Designed to assess students' readiness for college level work in English language, math, and art. Thank you, Bree. I appreciate you so much. I knew you'd look that up. You would, but most of you. I I can't show the emails while I'm live. I mean, I can while I'm live, but I need to go blurt them out. I need to go use the little filter where you white out because it has all my information on it that they can screw with my life bad. They could steal my identity. It had most of the stuff has my social on there, or at least part of it. It has my date of birth, my name, where all kinds of things. The city I'm in, the college name. I don't want the trolls knowing that. That is why I'm willing to show proof, but with it blurred out. Spring break starting there this week. Damn. Yeah, ours started a week ago, 2 weeks ago, a week ago. I want to say a week ago, somewhere in there, a week and a half ago, something like that. Not this past Monday, but no, they left on Wednesday. That's right, because Miss Ann, who is my student advisor, and I have her business card hanging right here. Does anybody want to see that? Anybody want to see her business card, my student advisor, or they don't believe that either? Anyways, the point is, I gotta have this paid before they get back from spring break because that's when summer semester starts. That's what I'm trying. That's what I've been trying to say all this time. It's gonna be hard for me to go live and pay for this because it's gonna show so much of my information, and I don't know if the college is if the college website will allow with all the security they have on it. I don't know if it'll allow screen sharing type stuff. I don't know. Well, that's nice, Judy. I'm Happy for you to take your granddaughter out. Hope y'all have a good time. But I don't know. Like I said, if somebody was going to help, they would have already helped. And if somebody does help, if they help on PayPal, it'll pop up. I'm not going to put your name out there so that the trolls harass you. I will say thank you, and you can message me, and I'll tell you thank you that way. But if you help me on Venmo, I won't know because Venmo doesn't, for some reason, won't send me notifications. I have to get off, open Venmo, and look that way to see if there's anything there, which 99.9% of the time there's not. But you never know. You never know. God might send somebody in here and put it on their heart to help, and then we'll have it. And I can go ahead and jump on there real quick and get the test paid for. Well, no, that's what I'm hoping for, because I know myself. If I don't get the, have you already taken your pre-read? I can't even speak. And no, I have not. I am I am, what's that word? Where you don't have to do something. Exempted, thank you. I'm exempted from a lot of stuff. Look, I don't know nothing about college. I've never admired into college. I've never looked into going to college. I just out of the blue one day wanted to sign up for college, and I got accepted. It blew my mind. When I met with the student advisor, she said, "Wow, you're exempt from a lot of the stuff that new students have to come through because of you're exempt from." Matter of fact, one of the tests you're exempt from is military background, um, certain things like, oh, and another thing, because I have Rebel, he's a service dog, I'm exempt from some stuff because of that. Did not even know that. Rebel has his own college. Well, he doesn't have it yet. I've got to go pick mine up and his up, but he'll have his own little picture with his Kilgore College service dog tag on his collar. It's really cool. But like I said, I haven't even started college yet because the first step is taking these TSI tests. Yes, he will be going to college with me every day, all day. Yes, he definitely will. But to be honest, it doesn't look like we're gonna doesn't look like we're gonna be going to college because I don't have the money to pay for the test, and nobody's helped out yet. And after 4 weeks of going live a couple of times a week, if nobody's helped yet, nobody's going to help. Can I ask what kind of service style key is for you? Rebel is a medical alert dog for my heart conditions. I was born with 2 heart murmurs, which are holes in my heart, and cardiac dysrhythmia, which is an irregular heartbeat rhythm. He is trained to sleep with his head on either some part of my body, whether it be my leg, my arm, my chest, or he can feel my heartbeat pulse through my blood vessels. And if my heartbeat drops below a certain amount of beats per minute, he is trained to wake me or try to wake me up. If he can't wake me up, then he's trained to get help, go get help. Hold on a second. Is that my... Oh no, I swear to God, I thought that was just like my picture. Why don't we ask Twisted about get your ass out of here? Goodbye. Take that on somewhere else. Thank God for Rebel, right? And that's all he's doing. He's laying right here. He's doing a lot better. He's laying in here. He's got his energy back. He's doing good. He's doing good. But I've been here. Right now I'm trying to get into college, and I need $50 to pay for 2 TSI tests before I can start college. And I've been trying to go live. I've been going live for off and on for what 3 weeks now, and still can't get no help. You're right. Prayers do work wonders. That's why my dog's doing good right now. Yeah, I still have a lot. I've been off schedule on these antibiotics. Well, the ones I do have. I never did get the other 2 antibiotics, but the ones that I do, I was able to get. Did you get your money for your test for college? No. That's what we're talking about. I literally have 14 minutes to get, if I can get it and get it paid for. Spring semester. Now summer semester starts when spring break ends. So I'm trying to hurry up and get in, because if I can't get started for the summer semester, then I won't be able to do nothing until next year. The cutoff was for spring semester once again. Judy, yes, Walgreens does do a discount for, oh, you said his meds. Oh, I was talking about my meds. I don't know. I've never tried to get his meds through Walgreens. I get them next door to the pharmacy, to the vet I take him to. They have a pharmacy that's connected to the same building, but they're next door. But anyways, no, wild man, I don't have a place, and I'm probably supposed to be moving out of here in about a week or 2. Probably going back to the woods. Because that was part of the agreement. I could start college, get on my feet, and yeah, talks are in the works of me leaving and going back to the woods where I probably don't need to be. But when you're asking for a one-time help, I wasn't coming back on this app to be that beggar I used to be for years and years and years. Like I just said a few minutes ago, if I could get somebody to help me with this $50, I won't come back on here asking. I'll come back on here and hang out, but I won't come on here asking for money. Yeah, and Trashy, you know what's like, you are always selling yourself. So goodbye, get off my page. Fucking twinker twat, get out of here. Yes, landlord does not want me here, but part of the agreement with my grandma was to get into college, so she's not making me leave by any means. The landlord's the one making me leave, but these people won't believe. Craig would. I don't know what you mean. I can't show them the emails on here. It has all my personal info on there. I've showed my acceptance college letter. I've showed them the student advisor. My student advisor. I don't care. People keep reporting. Go ahead. I've showed everything. My acceptance letter, my college. I didn't show all my college ID. You don't get a college ID unless you're accepted into college. So they've had enough proof to shut up, but showing them an email is not going to shut them up. It's going to give them a lot. Unless you're accepted into college. So they've had enough proof to shut up, but showing them an email is not going to shut them up. It's going to give them a lot. Unless you're accepted into college. So they've had enough proof to shut up, but showing them an email is not going to shut them up. It's going to give them a lot. No, I'm not doing it. That's not, Amanda, that's not how it works. That's not, Amanda. That's not how it works. You go to the college website, and all you do is click apply to college. And I filled out an application, and probably 2 or 3 days later got the site, and all you do is click apply to college. And I filled out an application, and probably 2 or 3 days later got an email, sent them back what they required, which was a copy of my diploma. And within, I'd say, a week, I got my acceptance letter emailed back, my diploma. And within, I'd say, a week, I got my acceptance letter emailed back in. DK, yes, I remember you, buddy. I got my acceptance email that had my student ID in it, and then they sent me this thing in the mail, which has welcome to, I'm not going to say it, but the college has a little sticker on there with my my name and my student ID. I can't say it because if I say the college with people knowing where I'm at, there's only one college with them initials. I can't do it. It's just the local college. I'll just say that. And my major, I'm going for corrosion technology. And in the meantime, until that one don't start till the fall. But in the meantime, I'm gonna do computer programming, cybersecurity, and gaming design. So where you at now? I'm in Texas. I'm still in Texas, East Texas. I'm at my grandma's. Programming, cybersecurity, and gaming design. So where you at now? I'm in Texas. I'm still in Texas, East Texas. I'm at my grandma's. I'm trying to get into college, but I need $50 to pay for 2 TSI tests that the college it told me I have to take before they can register me for these classes, because each of these programs require English 2 and Math 2. And without them being able to get my transcripts from when I got my GED when I was locked up years ago, they don't know what those scores were. So I can't be that word I used earlier. I can't be excused from that. So I have to take the TSI test so the college will know what level at math and English am I. Am I ready? Am I at college level math and English, or do they need to put me in a class that will bridge me into my other classes? But it's gonna be too late anyway. Well, I mean, wait a minute. 12:52. Oh, it's Sunday. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I have 24 hours left technically, because it's midnight Sunday night, not midnight Saturday night. My apologies. I should now realize what night it was. But I can still, if I can still get the $50, I can still go ahead and pay for it. Thank you, Brandon. Yeah, exempt. I can't get exempt from the test because they can't pull up my $50. I can still go ahead and pay for it. Thank you, Brandon. Yeah, exempt. I can't get exempt from the test because they can't pull up my scores, because the state jail I went to where I got it went out of business, and I have no way of knowing how to even go to start about getting those test scores. But it's kind of like a community college, but it's kind of like a community college, but they're not a community college. Around the world, one part is in the May. Well, I'm not even gonna say that because God bless, that'll give it away. If I wasn't on public, I'd tell y'all, but I'm on public, so. or even if two people could do $25, that would, I could get it done. And yes, I will show proof. Like I said, I do not mind going and doing it live. I'll just have to blur out a bunch of the personal information until I get past the login page. You know, it's a hell of a risk I'm taking doing it that way, because I've never done that, and it's gonna take me a minute to blur each section, so I might have to, it's gonna take, but no, I cannot donate plasma. I am anemic, and last time I went to donate plasma, which was last August or September, they permanently declined me as a client because my veins are gone. If 5 people would donate 10, yeah, anything. Any way to get to $50, that's all I need. I'm not coming on here anymore begging for money. I just need this $50 to pay for the 2 TSI tests. I want to go to college. I want to better my life. I don't want to be on here being known as all these other beggars. I don't want to be on here being known as all these other beggars. I've been there. I need to go to college. I want to better my life. I don't want to be on here being known as all these other beggars. I've been there. That ain't fun. I'm simply just trying to get help. One time, $50. One time, $50. And yes, I will still go live, but I won't be asking for money. I'll just come to hang out with everybody. Kind of like we used to do back in the, in the old days, when I lived in the woods at the camp, which is where I'm about to unfortunately be going back to, because I, one, can't get along with the landlord, two, can't get into college, so have no life for me here. But if there is anybody that wants, Tim and Angela have been living on donations for like 2 or 3 years. I don't know who Tim and Angela are. Good for them. If they choose that life, I'm sorry. I feel sorry for them, but I don't want that life. I don't want to rely anymore on other people for 3 or 4 years of the rest of my life. I would like to be able to go out and work and make my own living. It's more rewarding that way, knowing that you earn that with hard-earned sweat and blood and tears, But if anybody does want to help, my PayPal and Venmo is in my bio. Please do not type it in the chat that you are helping. The trolls will message you and harass you. If you're gonna help, just do it, and I will say thank you without saying your name, or you can message me, and when I get off of here, I'll message you that way. I'm just saying, I don't know how they do it. They do it like, I'll be honest, they do it like I used to do it. I used to do it. Fuck, I hate contacts. During the day, morning, they're fine, but at night they start drying out. He can thank you in a private message, yeah. Man, I will thank you in a heartbeat. And I give y'all my word, I will start coming back on here and without even asking for anything. I don't want to be known as a beggar on here no more. I hate the backlash, for one. For two, enough's enough, I just needed one last little hand up. And no, I don't have a place. This is my grandma's place, and I'm fixing to be leaving here to go back to the woods in a week or two. Yeah, sounds familiar. Like somebody like you that don't know me made up the childish username. Get the fuck out of here. Goodbye. Anyways, I don't know. Like I said, if anybody was gonna help, I figured they would have already helped. So it's kind of pointless to keep repeating it. PayPal will pop up and tell me somebody donated. Venmo won't. I'll have to wait and go look and see if somebody did help. But just, where's Rebel? He's laying right there, sleeping in the floor. Rebel, you sleeping? I'm gonna get you a tail. I'm gonna get you a tail. I'm gonna get you a tail. Rebel, look. What are you doing, buddy? Huh? What are you doing? What are you doing, my boy? Hey, you rebel. Oh, the rebel. Ah, give me that ear. He's like, I'm too tired, Dad. Leave me alone. No, I do not have a tent. We'll just be sleeping outside for now. I don't have any pay apps. Yeah, unfortunately, all I have is PayPal and Venmo, and my grandma has Cash App. If somebody wanted to help that way, you can message me and I can give you that. I'm not going to put it on here because the trolls got mine permanently banned, but I will private message her Cash App so if somebody does want to help. But I'm best to get off here, so. Oh, Christy, thank you for the roses. First gifts of the night. Thank you so much. No, we tried that a couple weeks ago. They would have to have my social, they would have to have all the 3 security answers to my security questions, and unfortunately, I am not giving my social security number out to anybody on this app. If they can't trust me with, to show proof after all my followers who have been here for 5 or 6 years can put on here and tell them he shows proof, then somebody else will come through and help. But thank you, Christy. That was awesome. Like, I don't get, I don't get gifts like I used to. No. I don't even ask me why I make a wish list up here. I mean, I wish I could see one of those gifts because they're new, like that Thor's hammer. I'd love to see that, but we all know that's never gonna happen. But anyways, I do care about you guys, and I appreciate y'all being here. I guess I'm just gonna get off here because ain't no point in staying on. Rebel, you over there farting? I heard that. Silly dog. But not very welcome. For what? Nothing. I didn't see nothing. What happened? I don't know what you're talking about, Judy. But thank you. Oh, cause I said thank you for all you being here. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you. But I think in my PayPal and all that still about, yeah, Venmo. And then PayPal, yeah, Matt Pro Bass Fisherman, yep. Still there, okay. But Amanda. Such a sweetheart. That girl will always hold a special place in my heart. She has helped me when others laughed at me. Anyways, what did I have for dinner? Tamales. A can of tamales. Rebel had some new food I got for him. I mixed it up with his dry food. He had high protein Iams mixed with it's just wet. Okay. So if you go to the Walmart in the dog section, they have these pre-made what looks like human food cooked meals, but they're for dogs, strictly for dogs, and they come in these little bags. Anyways, I take half of one of them, mix it in as hard food. You heard from Tiggs? No, I have not. Mix it in with his hard food, and then I pour a little bit of broth over it. Not a lot, just enough to wet it up, not leave any puddle at the bottom, because I don't want his food getting soggy. And that dog ate more tonight. I filled the bowl up full tonight, and it's almost empty. I'm really shocked. But I need my eye drops. My contacts are getting blurry on me again. Son of... Probably because I haven't taken them out in 2 nights. Ugh. There we go. A little bit better. There we go. A little bit better. Rebel is spoiled. He deserves to be spoiled. Where's that other guy that was in the woods with you? He moved to Austin. Got him a girlfriend now, living with her. Got a job. He apparently just bought a motorcycle. He's doing a lot better than I am. I'm still stuck here trying to get my... I didn't go because I thought I wanted to go to college. I wanted to focus on college, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get to do that. You talking about a clear plastic bag with a label on it. Brandon, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Are you talking about the wet food, Rebels food? No, the bag he gets is a green bag. Do I need to go dig it out of the trash and show you what it is? Do you want to see it that bad? Because I will do that. You's a silly dog, Rebel, and you are very spoiled. I hope you know that. But I love you to death. No, hell no, I thought I knew what you were talking about. I've only seen it for the last couple of months there. I don't know if it's a new brand they're carrying or what. You got 24 hours, maybe you can get another. Nope, I already got told that if I didn't, because okay, so these tests have to be taken 1 semester before corrosion technology starts. The next semester after summer semester is fall semester. That's when they have to be taken. They have to get all these scores in now during the summer semester for me to be able to start my corrosion tech, because if I'm not up to college level, it's gonna take me 4 to 8 weeks of classes to get caught up. And by then, it'll be right at time for fall classes to start or fall semester to start. So they already told me they will not give me another extension. That's what I said at the beginning of this live. I'll just have to skip out on college and go next year. But by then, I guarantee you, once I'm back living in the woods, I'm not gonna have the encouragement I have now. In the woods, I'm not gonna have the encouragement I have now because the landlord doesn't get along with me here. I'm not on the lease. She has a problem with it. I don't know, a personal vengeance. I don't know. Hold on, I gotta go get my contact eye drops out of my pants over here because my fucking contacts are pissing me off. Oh, much better. They're the best kind of contact eye drops. I love these. They're called Blink Dry Contact Lens Drops. It says it right there. I love these. Love these kind. Oh, much better. Oh, whew. Well, I say much better. A little bit better. Anyways. Wait, I thought you lived with I do live with my grandma, but her landlord does not want me here because I'm not on a lease. But I begged her, my grandma begged her to let me stay through the cold time of the winter, and she okayed it. The cold time of the winter, and she okayed it. Now that winter's done, she made a comment the other day about it. It's warming up. About time for you to head out. And then if I can get into college, if I can get the $50 from somebody to help me and I can get these tests, I can say, look, lady, I took the test. I'm in. I'm good. Will you please let me stay? She just might let me stay, but I can't get nobody to help me. So, but none doesn't matter, you know. But none doesn't matter, you know. It's not gonna happen. Nobody's gonna do it, but I'm gonna say it anyways. If somebody wants to help me after I get off and help me with the $50 or even part of it, even 25 of it, my PayPal Venmo is in my bio. And when I do pay for these tests, you best believe I'm gonna make a post and I'm gonna blast it all over it with trolls typed all over the screen. Rub it in their damn face. So I'm not, to be honest, I'm not worried. Judy, I'm not wanting to stay. I love my grandma, but I miss being out with my dog in the woods, surviving, you know. I miss, I say I miss it, but being here with my grandma is a lot better. And the only way that's gonna happen is if I get this college shit taken care of. If I can get that $50, then I'm pretty sure they'll. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure she'll let me say. Oh, I'll show her. Oh, I definitely will show receipts. I'll show everything. I'll just wait and see. I mean, we're probably not gonna get it. I'm about 100% sure, or nobody's going to help me get the $50 to take. I don't understand it. People donate money on there to people that they know are going to go buy hugs with it, but yet they still give it to them. But somebody who has showed proof of their college acceptance letter, proof that they're trying to pay for a 2 TSI test, proof that it's for college and they don't want to help. I just don't understand that. I don't. Yeah, at least the weather will be warm. That's true. But anyways, enough of talk. Enough talking about that. I'm not gonna get into that. Into that. Yeah, Craig. People do that all over the place. I've seen plenty of lives. That Jordan chick's one of them. Oh, I'll private message you my card statement showing that goes for the room. I've been down that road too, honey. Before I ever went to rehab, I could do the same tricks. I know it. I'm not stupid. I know what she's doing, but I'm not gonna. It's not my place to put her on blast out there. But karma will catch up, like Jordan. Yeah, they said her name earlier, but I forgot. Anyways, I'm getting off here. Like I said, I know it's not gonna happen, but if anybody wants to help me with that $50 so I can, this is my last chance to pay for those 2 TSI tests so I can get into college. If anybody wants to help with the $50, my PayPal and my Venmo's in my bio. All you have to do is click on that right there in my picture and you'll see it. I didn't see your question, Smoke. What'd you ask? That might have got filtered. I'm scrolling back up and I don't see shit. Nope. Must be getting filtered. But anyways, if somebody does send me the 50, not only will I show all the proof that I paid, for the TSI test, I will try to go live. I'll go live and do it, but I've got to figure out how to blur out the college name, my social, and all those security answers. I can't let that get out. But no, regardless, there will be proof showing TSI test paid. But I mean, I'm not worried about it because nobody's gonna help me. It is what it is. But y'all have a good night. God bless y'all. And I'll talk to y'all later on. Y'all have a good night. God bless y'all. And I'll talk to y'all later on. Y'all have a good night. God bless y'all. And I'll talk to y'all later on.